Hello everyone, this is your recap for the first episode ever of Light on Living. I am Lisa Berry, of course, and I took some wonderful notes with our first guest yesterday, who was Doug Leclair, and we talked about how to follow your heart, how to follow your passion, how to deliver the message that maybe you think everybody is out there saying, but you've got a way of saying it yourself. So we sat and we talked with Doug, and he shared some really valuable things. I've got my notes here. I'm just going to read off some beautiful things. This is off the cuff, and I want everybody just to get the energy that we had yesterday. So if you'd like to watch the episode, you can catch it on the replay, and then it will be in the archives after. Don't forget, this will be one of the episodes that you will be voting on. If you want to hear more about this, if you want to get some coaching, you want to go deeper, please vote it as the show that you want to go deeper, and then we're going to do a video. We're going to do a class on this. So the thing about following your heart, one thing I absolutely loved that Doug shared with us is it's important to get into a calm space, to calm. And that doesn't mean you can't be excited and have lots of energy, but it does mean that you have to have that critical communication, that conversation with your heart. So I asked, and when I love this that came up, I said, what would interrupt that conversation? What would prevent you from being calm and being able to listen to your heart? And I love that he said this, the need to be right. Okay, so that was killer. Everybody look into your lives right now. Where are we thinking that, you know what, no, I need to be right. I have to respond with either aggression or combat or disagreement or to prove that I already know something. So these are the things that will prevent you from listening to your heart. Oh, one thing I love, I wrote this down. One way you'll know that you're not following your heart, you're not listening to your message, you're not living your message, is that, I love that he said this, at the time when he was not, something was telling him I'm not doing the right thing for me right now was, I'm not able to sleep. I don't want to get up when the alarm clock is buzzing. I don't have energy, and that was a big one. I couldn't lose weight, couldn't get into shape properly. So those are keys and little things that sparkle up to you and say, you know what, this isn't happening. So we talked about something, peace generator. How to get some peace in your life. And I love that he said this. He talked about something called a gratitude wheel. Come on, how cool is that? A gratitude wheel. So he's got a wheel, and he divides it. I have recycling and garbage going on, so you're going to hear this big truck in the background. A wheel. And you're going to go to each section of your life and really express that gratitude, because that's what happens. Things start to flow when you realize the abundance that you already do have and what's working for you. That's your heart talking, and that's the message that was really coming through on yesterday's show. Hold on a second here. The impact of your actions on others' lives. How do you become, okay, wait, I love all of these things. To follow your dream. The one thing I just love so much that he said, sorry, what's the best time to list? Please. You know what, there were some beautiful points here. You don't want to waste your time, and you don't want to waste your energy, because that's when you feel depleted, when you're not listening to your heart. And so the biggest thing, if you want to get further on this show, or you want to listen to the show and then decide because you want to vote, it's just something doesn't feel, you're not happy. You are always happy, just let me tell you this. There's happiness inside under there. Something's just covering it. When you listen to your heart and you hear that there is a message, don't think that just because everybody's said it a million times that you're going to listen, like you're going to hear it. Something's going to connect, that you will connect to, and you will start to flow. Everything will flow abundantly in life. So, two things for you to do. If you like this kind of concept, what's going on, this message that we're sharing right now in this recap, listen to the replay on Om Times Radio. The show is called Light on Living. Just putting the spotlight on all that good stuff. And the one tip that Doug left with us, and I love, love, love this, if you really want to lighten the load of life's challenges in your life, learn a new skill. And what skill? Guess what? You got to listen to your heart to find out what that skill is. So thank you so much for listening to this recap. I will close off, sign off, and we'll see you next Monday for yet another episode of Light on Living. I'm Lisa Berry. Bye. See you later.